Alrighty, boys, I'm gonna show you how to install a lift kit. Not a lift kit, a leveling kit. For you boys that haven't done it and curious how to do it, it's really simple. Obviously not as simple as I make it sound over a video. You're gonna end up sweating like someone around here. But anyways, nice thing about this video, I'll talk briefly about the spacer kit versus this coil kit. So I had a spacer kit on there. I set up the most inexpensive kit, half decent kit I could buy. Now this is what I really want. So anyways, this is how you do it. You come in here. I mean, I started lifting a little bit, so I gave myself more room in here. What you want to do is lift at the most forward point on the frame, not your arm. Okay, you want that to be free. So lift for the frame. Just start lifting a little bit so you give yourself room, and then get in here and undo your shock. Obviously, my shock's gone. Undo this nut and yeah, start lifting until your tires come off the ground. Well, obviously, they've landed back on the ground because the lift is losing a little bit of pressure there. Hasn't been locked in. And these bad boys just slid right out. Simple as that. You don't have to go disconnect anything. A lot of guys say come in and disconnect this. Yeah, like if you're doing some crazy lift, but I mean, it swivels here. You'll be fine for a leveling kit. So, recap. Lift for the frame, most forward point forward, so you're not, overweighting because these Cummins are heavy. Come in here, undo this nut, start lifting, and then you'll gap it, pull the spring out, and there you are. Now, as far as these things go, nothing different besides there's a couple bolts that we hadn't. Oh, what the heck am I recording? We had a couple bolts that were installed here. We undid them, and that's it. Now we're going to get the spring, the Thorn spring in there, and the shock, and that's it. I already did the other side. I mean, it's really simple. It's straightforward, but it's always those inconveniences and trying to reach in there and get your bolts and nuts and all that shebang. But anyways, and obviously if you don't know how to undo a shock, then you probably shouldn't be working on your truck. And you reach in there and don't undo this side. Don't undo this side. This thing keeps itself from twisting. You should be good to go. Alright, guys. That's it. Simple as that. It sounds really simple, looks really simple. It is really simple, but it's always those little stupid things, like a nut. Can't approach it at the right angle. You end up grinding it off just a hair because your socket's coming in at an angle, and you're like, whatever, let's get this thing out. So now I gotta give me a new nut. Actually, I don't need that spacer, so heck, how it works out. Anyways, boys, as always, may the Lord bless you. May you almighty find day. Ciao, bye.